Hello students, I'm discussing about solving some problems, and so in physical science mathematics examination 2025, so given three numbers 4, that a thin wire of resistance 4 ohm is made to form a circle. Find the resistance across any diameter. A thin wire of resistance 4 ohm is meant to form a circle. Find the resistance across any diameter. So how we can solve this? I have taken a 4 ohm thin wire which forms a circle. Now the diameter is AB. So in the later diagram, you can look this that there are a circle and the 4 ohm resistance is divided in two parts, two resistance which are in also parallel combination, and its equivalent resistance we will consider it will replace the diameter's resistance. So as the formula we know, 1 by R will be 1 by half plus half 1 ohm. So R will be 1 ohm. So I think this will be the answer of this problem. Now for numbers 2 questions. Here given that in a closed vessel 1 gram of magnesia is burnt with 0.5 gram of oxygen, which reactant remains in exchange. If 1 gram of magnesium is burnt into 0.5 gram of oxygen, so which reactant remains in excess, and what is the quantity of excess reactant? Here the atomic weight are given. Magnesium is 24, oxygen 16. Now we can solve this in this way. The equation will be 2 mg plus O2 is equal to 2 mgO. So its atomic weight of magnesium will be 48 gram with its molecule number, and oxygen will be 32 gram, and magnesium oxide will be 80 gram with its number of molecules. Now 48 grams of magnesium burnt with oxygen gives us 80 gram of magnesium oxide. Now if we reverse this, take this to 32 gram of oxygen takes fully to form 80 gram of magnesium oxide, then 1 gram of oxygen takes 18 by 32 gram of magnesium oxide. Now 0.5 gram of oxygen forms 5 by 4, 1.25 gram of magnesium oxide. So if now again we take it in reverse, that 80 gram of magnesium oxide forms by after burning of 48 gram of magnesium. This 48 grams of magnesium needed to form 80 gram of magnesium oxide. So if 80 gram of magnesium oxide used is formed by 48 gram of magnesium, then 1 gram is formed by 48 by 80, and 1.25 gram of magnesium oxide is formed by, here I calculated 0.75 gram of magnesium. but we in the closed vessel there was 1 gram of magnesium. So we can see that magnesium is the excess quantity, and the excess quantity will be 1 minus 0.75 is equal to 0.25 gram. So this amount of magnesium will remain in the closed vessel. This cannot be used. Now in another problem, how many grams of calcium carbonate will react with excess of dilute hydrochloric acid to produce 6 gram of carbon dioxide? So how many grams of calcium carbonate will react with excess of dilute hydrochloric acid to produce 66 gram of carbon dioxide? Here calcium's atomic weight 40 gram, carbon's 12, and oxygen 16 gram. So how we can solve this? The reaction can be written in this way. Calcium carbonate CaCO3 plus 2HCl is equal to CaCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. It is already arranged reaction. So calcium carbonate's molecular weight will be 100 gram, and carbon dioxide molecular weight will be 44 gram. So 44 gram of carbon dioxide needed to dilute total amount of hydrochloric acid to form 100 gram of calcium carbonate. So 1 gram needed. 1 gram carbon dioxide we can can be produced by 100 by 4 gram of calcium carbonate. So 60 gram of carbon dioxide produced from after calculation we get 150 gram of calcium carbonate. So 150 gram needed calcium carbonate to use or to dilute hydrochloric acid to form 66 gram of carbon dioxide. Now I am going in another problem, 4.3. If you will do this, then you can check this and that the procedure. Find the length of an iron rod at 110 degrees centigrade, where at 10 degrees centigrade the length of the iron rod is given 20 centimeter, and the volume expansion coefficient of iron is given 36 multiplied 10 to the power minus 6 per degree centigrade. So here length is needed at 110 degrees centigrade, expanded length. So we don't need volume expansion coefficient, but we need linear expansion coefficient, and we need the relation also. What is the relation between volume expansion coefficient and linear expansion coefficient? So if alpha is the linear expansion coefficient and gamma is the volume expansion coefficient, then we know the relation that alpha is equal to gamma by 3. So we need just to divide this volume expansion coefficient by 3. So 36 multiplied 10 to the power minus 6 after division by divided by 3, we will get 12 multiplied 10 to the power minus 6 per degree centigrade. Now if the length of this iron rod at 110 degrees centigrade is L110 and L10 is the length of the rod at 10 degrees centigrade, alpha is the linear expansion coefficient, and T is the difference of the temperature, given that where L10 is 20 centimeter and difference of temperature is 110 minus 10 equal to 100 degrees centigrade. So after putting these values in this equation, we will get length of the iron rod at 110 degrees centigrade will be 20.024 centimeter. So 20.024 centimeter will be the answer. Now another question and answer. This is the last one. This is 4.6. Here can be given that 4.6 the series combination of 320 ohm resistance is connected in parallel combination to a 30 ohm resistance. So first 3 ohm 20 ohm resistance in series combination, and with that the 30 ohm resistance with parallel combination, and we have to find out the equivalent resistance so that we can replace all the resistance. So in this diagram I have given typically 3 resistance 20 ohm resistance are given in series combination. So its equivalent resistance is small r I have taken is 60 ohm, and now if I replace this thing, this is r small r, it is replaced by r, and this is 30 ohm. Then the in parallel combination I have taken, and this all is replaced by just a resistance r, capital R. So by rule of capital parallel combination, 1 by r is equal to 1 by small r plus 1 by 30. This will be 1 by 60 plus 1 by 30. This is 1 by 20. So the equivalent resistance will be 20 ohm. So what this is the last question of this question, physical science 2025. I have solved many problems from here. If you like these videos, then like, share with your friends, and I will continue to solve other problems also. If you have any question, then ask me. Continue to watch and like. Thanks.